Throughout history, clogs have typically been worn as a protective garment. During the Industrial Revolution in Britain, clogs were worn by workers to protect their feet from the working conditions of factories, mines, and docks. Soon after, British clog dancing developed as a form of play between co-workers. They would compete to see who could create the best rhythm by tapping their clogs against the hard ground. This soon developed into a dance style similar to tap. The Good Time Cloggers have been stomping and tapping their way around the region for some time, sharing a common interest in dance and gaining friendships along the way.
Clogging is quite a melting pot of different dance forms, traditionally patterned after its own stylings, but also with the influence of tap, river dance, jazz, more commonly now with hip hop and a little bit of like the African step dancing as well. But primarily it's just kind of its own entity in and of itself. It's very unique with its stylings. We have been together since 1986. That was founded by a gentleman by the name of Tom Johnson. He's since retired from this back in August of 2015, at which time he then turned it over to me. In my case, I've actually been at it for 23 years, but I've been with this particular group for 6, just because of different groups I've bounced around with over time. The unique thing about clogging, every step is based off of 6 main principal pieces. So that combination, it does make for quite a limitless range of what we can choreograph. In traditional tap, there is just one single piece that's on the shoe. With clogging, there's actually 2 suspended by rivets. And every time that we strike the floor with the taps, that creates a lot of the extra clicks that you tend to hear. So it makes it much more percussive. We constantly are learning material throughout the year. Mostly in the summer season, it's kind of taking what we learned from the fall and winter, and sometimes even as late as spring, and then just putting all of that together to put a show structure in place. And then we're able to go ahead and do a variety of different routines to different types of music as well. With who we currently have, our youngest is 11, and our oldest is actually well into their 70s. So we do have quite a variety that's spread out. Most of the dancers we have currently are probably in their 60s and 70s, but we've had it structured anywhere from down to kids up through the older population. So it makes it really involved, really energetic. And a lot of times you do tend to build friendships not only on the floor, but outside of classes too. We're always just looking to try to make it lively, entertaining. If anybody feels like they want to join at any point in time, we're certainly welcome to it. It doesn't matter if you have experience or not in any prior styling. Obviously the more the merrier. But other than that, we're always looking to try to grow, try to expand, get some different techniques incorporated, and really just hope for the best as every year goes. Just to see what's there and what we might be able to build upon. It really is like a tight-knit group where not only at class we feel, okay, hey, we're connected, but then 2, outside a lot of times, be it if we're at a show or just, somebody has news on something, it is a lot like a family.
Find the Good Time Cloggers on Facebook to see where you can catch the group in action this summer.